Right then, I know I've just put a short up, but thought I needed to explain it in a longer video. Basically, me and the missus, it's Bank Holiday Monday today by the way, me and the missus have been out for the day, as we normally do. Yesterday I split what I thought were all the females out of the sleeper pond, and I put them in this pond behind me, just to keep the males and the females separate. So what was sold to me as female has ended up being a male chag. So I put it in here thinking it's female, okay? So I had some visitors this morning to get some of the fry, and I noticed that the achiever was sort of around the top, splashing about a little bit. Didn't thought nothing of it in all fairness. Thinking, yeah, I'm just feeding, I'm just having something to eat. Unbeknownst to me, I think they started spawning. So, never took notice, dropped the lid down, and went off, and about our business, went out. Come back, come to the garden. Skeggy, if you were here mate, you'd know the smell now. So yeah, got the smell of koi porn, and guess what? The female chag, what I thought was a female chag, and what I've been sold as a female chag, not checking it, is a male. So of course, Marvin Gaye music's on, candles are lit, and they're at it at the minute. They've been at it all day, I would imagine, because the actual tank, all inside, is absolutely covered and plastered of eggs. Now, I thought I'd stopped them, because when I got back, I got them all out, because the Sorogoi is in there as well. Not the Sorogoi, sorry, the Karashigoi. So I've got the Karashigoi in there, female. I've got the female achiever, which you could see was full of eggs, and I've got obviously put the chag in there. Well, they've been at it all day today, so I've got them out, put them in the big blue bowl, and put the spawning net in. You can just see the ropes and that here. So I've got the spawning net in now, throwed some brushes in as well, bit of a panic station, and then carrying on. I did put another big male chag in there with her as well, and he's setting about her now and knocking the eggs out of her. When everything's settled down and I think they're finished, which I'm still going at the minute, then I'll show you. Don't know what that click was there, but I've managed to sort of get them in a position where I can sort of save the eggs now. The spawning brush, or the spawning net even, is covered, plastered of eggs. I've got eggs in the bowl where I took them out. I've got eggs on the net, not big eggs though, just small eggs, smaller than what I'm used to, if you like, because they're smaller fish. But yeah, it looks like the chagos and the achievers are at it. So Mark Cuttlebrook, you need to sex these properly before you sell them. You've sold me that one as a female, it's male. I should have knew when I put it in by feeling how rough the gills were, so that's probably partly my fault as well, but it was sold as female. So it turns out that I've got one female, which is the achiever, where I should have had two. So if you're watching this, Mark, double check them mate. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. I'll give you a, what I'll do, I'll pause this, may as well make a video out of it now I've started, and I'll show you the eggs once I can get the phone in there, because I'm still at it. It smells like a koi porn factory here at the minute. So yeah, I'll come back to you. Oh. Now I think the focus seems to have gone a lot off the achiever and onto the Karashigoi now. The achiever certainly lost the body. As you can see, there's some of the eggs. These brushes, there's more eggs on the outside of the net, which I'm really, of course I'm happy about, in all fairness. But as I said, we had to stop them halfway through and get the net in, get the brushes in, and get everything else in. I don't know if you can see down there on the side, it's covered of eggs. Seems to have gone a little bit quiet now, in all fairness. Just to show you now, I mean, I did catch them at a point where they were still laying. So I happy. Really dashed all my plans. Really has. But yeah, as I said, the focus seems to be now on the Karashigoi, so I'm going to leave them be for a bit and see what happens. The Achiba's certainly lost her body now, so I think most of the eggs are out of her, even though they're still having a little bit of a go. Chagois, 2 Chagoi males. I put the third in and I've left him out. The 2 Chagoi males seem to be more interested in the Karashigoi at the minute, so I'm thinking I might get the Achiba female out, because has done her bit, albeit mostly on the outside of the net, so it's probably about 20,000 eggs on the outside, which are no good. So yeah, there we go, spawning day. What's the date? I got a clue. Well, I don't know what the date's, bank holiday Monday anyway. It's about the 18th of April, which is the 18th, yeah. 18th of April, spawning day. First spawn in the new tank. So I'm going to get the female Achiba out. I'm going to put her back in the other pond. I'm going to leave these pair concentrate on the Karashigoi. See what happens there. Catch you later. So here it is, back in the sleeper pond. I'm thinking as done myself. It still seems very agitated, but I messed about it. I've just brought her out, put her straight back in here. There's still a male chag in here, so if there is any left, he'll get her out of her. But what we've got left in there now, we've got left the Karachigois in there with 2 male, not a female, but a male chags. So yeah, little ones are dwindling down as well, just waiting for another guy to come. So yeah, she's a lot thinner, lost all her body, proper slim down now. So really gutted that it kicked off without me being here. And I've lost most of the eggs there. Most of the eggs, as I said, are stuck to the tank, inside of the tank, so it is what it is. I was looking at getting some kajakus and doing kajakus as well, but let's see what we get out of this spawning first. I'll give it a week, see if they hatch, and see what I've got. But yeah, she's looking a lot slimmer now. Just let her calm down a bit before I introduce all the others back into here and let it leave the spawn on its own. And well, a bit of a mad panic when I got back, in all fairness, and with this bloody thing, yeah, as you can imagine. Plus I've got to go here to buy some fish to get some of the little ones. So yeah, there you go. But now that's where we are. I'll see what happens with the Karashigoi and the other 2 chags. If they kick off, then we'll leave them to it, but if not, them liable are coming out and having to come back in here. So I'll catch you in a bit. I ain't happy, bunny, I'll be honest. Right, I'm back in the kitchen now. It's starting to rain outside. I've got the Karashigoi out and I've got the males out. Put them all back in the small pond because it looked like a Karashigoi and the other 2 males then were just feasting on the eggs, so I got rid of that. Got them out there, put them in the small pond. The Achiba's still spawning. It looked as though it finished and it had enough, but it's in the small pond now at 14 degrees and still letting the eggs go. Never mind, it took me by surprise today. It's been one of them, but it is what it is. I'll keep you updated as to when we get some fry, if we get some fry, because I'm only 2-year-old fish. So, very small eggs. Hopefully we'll get some fry. And I'll keep you updated. So there should be Achibas, what comes out of her, because there was a Chagoi fertilising. So as we know, Sorghoi and Chagoi great achiever. Probably some shitty koi as well, but there you go. Right, keep you updated, guys. That's it from me. Just a short one, just to let you know what was going on today, or this afternoon, or this evening even when I got back. So yeah, take care. Catch you all later in a bit. Hate.